Program celebrates 55 years of implementing President Ho Chi Minh's testament. Diverse activities enliven communities on National Day. And in our world news, U.S. economic data to affect the Fed's decision.
Broadcasting from Hanoi, the capital of Vietnam. VTV News starts right now.
Hello and welcome to the 3 p.m. edition of VTV News. My name is Lin Lei and here is the top news of today's hour. On the 55th anniversary of President Ho Chi Minh's testament implementation and his passing on September 2, 1969, September 2, 2024, the Central Commission for Communication and Education and Vietnam National Television jointly organized a special political and artistic program on Friday evening, themed President Ho Chi Minh's Testament. The event was attended by General Secretary and State President Tô Lâm, along with numerous other party and state leaders.
The 90-minute program served as a powerful reminder of history, affirming the core values and significant contributions of Uncle Ho's testament to the great victory of the Vietnamese Revolution over the past half century. Combining news stories with unique artistic performances, the program took delegates and audiences on an emotional journey back to May 1965, when beloved Uncle Ho penned the first lines of his sacred testament. This final document, written before his passing, encapsulated his whole heart, will, belief, and responsibility for the entire party and people. It stands as a crystallization of noble moral, cultural, and emotional values, a testament to the outstanding intellect and passionate heart of a patriot, a great leader, and an outstanding communist soldier.
On Saturday morning in Da Nang City, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính led an online conference aimed at improving the efficiency of online public services. He commended the efforts of ministries and localities in expanding these services, noting an increase of nearly 1,800 services since 2021. According to the United Nations, Vietnam has advanced to 76th place in online public service rankings for 2022, up 5 spots from 2020. Despite this progress, challenges remained, including slow administrative reforms and the continued need for in-person contact for many services. The Prime Minister has called ministries and branches to meet specific goals, such as streamlining administrative procedures, enhancing decentralization and resource allocation, and boosting the quality of online services. Additionally, he emphasized the need for greater investment in digital infrastructure and skills development. Severe traffic congestion hit Hanoi's southern gateway on Saturday morning as many families began their holiday travel early. The congestion, which persisted until nearly noon, was particularly heavy at the VTVgo toll station. By 10:40 a.m., traffic had backed up more than 2 kilometers heading out of the city. According to the toll station management, the number of vehicles has surged by about 40% since 6 a.m. on Saturday. Meanwhile, on the elevated Ring Road 3, traffic flow remained steady despite a significant increase in vehicles around the Nước Ngầm bus station. The VTVgo toll station expects traffic to rise sharply again this afternoon, starting around 3 p.m., although it may not be as intense as this morning. For the National Day holiday, Hanoi has adorned its streets with the vibrant red of the national flag. Many streets have been renovated and refurbished to recreate historical memories. Each citizen of the capital also has their own unique way of expressing their patriotism during this time.
Ba Dinh Square is awash in red, with hundreds of national flags, billboards, and posters hanging. Visitors and locals have come to this historical site to soak in the atmosphere, where 79 years ago, President Ho Chi Minh read the Declaration of Independence, giving birth to the Democratic Republic of Vietnam.
Hanoi is exceptionally beautiful during holidays like this. I can feel the city's vitality clearly through the colorful flowers on the streets and the brightness on each person's face.
For this veteran, hanging the national flag in front of his house allows them to convey their patriotism and national pride, as well as recall the memories of a glorious historical period.
As a soldier and veteran who has been to Trường Sa, the border islands, seeing these flags makes me proud. To have the peace that we have today, our country had to sacrifice a lot. The flag is also a way to remember our ancestors, Uncle Ho, General Võ Nguyên Giáp, and previous generations.
In addition to decorating the streets for National Day and preparing for the 70th anniversary of Hanoi's Liberation Day, city authorities also renovated Trang Tien Street. All degraded buildings were removed. Buildings of historical significance will be restored, preserving the original appearance of the centuries-old street.
Trang Tien Street has many valuable structures and architectures, along with many stories and memories associated with the people of the capital. Some of these structures have deteriorated. The renovation work has been carried out since the beginning of 2024 and is expected to be completed on October 10th, the 70th anniversary of Hanoi's liberation.
National Day is associated with autumn, the most beautiful season of the year in Hanoi. On every street, the red of the national flag seems to stir pride for this important day in the country's history.
As Vietnam's National Day, September the 2nd, is just around the corner, Hanoi streets are adorned with flags, flowers, banners, and posters, draping the capital in a sea of red. These festive decorations give the city a unique appearance that's decidedly different from its normal, everyday look. Many foreigners in Hanoi are finding their own ways to immerse themselves in the atmosphere of one of Vietnam's major holidays. Take a look.
I'm always really, it's lovely to see the Vietnamese get so enthusiastic about their National Day.
After nearly 10 years of living and working in Hanoi, British photographer Marcus Lacey now considers Vietnam his second home. He has witnessed and captured precious moments during Vietnam's major holidays. As National Day approaches, he has decided to document the changes in the city's atmosphere during this special occasion.
I've taken quite a few beautiful pictures where people are walking down the street surrounded by the Vietnamese flag. The flowers are amazing as well. You make an enormous effort to plant loads of beautiful flowers, so everything looks amazing.
For American artist David Lang, he felt compelled to stay in Hanoi for the September 2nd celebration so he could seek for creative inspiration to finish a painting of the Vietnamese flag.
When everything is red, it's kind of like people feel patriotic and they feel good about their country. So I think when you see that color, when I see that color walking around, it makes me think that the people here in Vietnam, even as the country becomes more modern and changes, they still hold on to the past and they still celebrate the past and the independence of Vietnam.
Hanoi has been attracting an increasing number of international visitors in recent days. Vietnam's National Day on September 2nd offers an ideal opportunity for these guests to immerse themselves in the festive atmosphere, deepen their connection to Vietnam, and gain a richer experience of the local culture and people.
Happy Vietnamese National Day! Happy Vietnam National Day!
On the occasion of National Day, September the 2nd, the Central Highlands provinces joined in the festive atmosphere by organizing numerous cultural activities, connecting consumers with agricultural products, and promoting community tourism in ethnic areas. Take a look.
A festive atmosphere bustles in this cultural tourism village in Gia Lai province. Visitors flock here to enjoy and immerse themselves in cultural experiences, particularly to learn about the brocade-making techniques of local dry women.
Many foreign tourists come here and say that they like traditional hand-woven products. They also enjoy listening to local cultural stories and buying brocade as gifts.
As part of the fair showcasing the typical products of ethnic groups, the Central Highlands' traditional handicrafts and agricultural specialties were on display.
This fair has been great for selling our agricultural products and fruits. Tourists from all over are coming to buy what we offer.
This event creates opportunities for businesses, cooperatives, and ethnic people to connect and promote local products. It's also a chance to attract more tourists.
The connection between cultural experiences and community tourism development has helped preserve and promote traditional brocade making. This effort contributes to improving the lives of people in the ethnic areas of Gia Lai province.
Coming up next on VTV News. Railway offers surge as airfare climbs for September the 2nd holiday. Later on, Ho Chi Minh City prioritizes developing supporting industry. Now on to other important updates. The railway industry is rolling out an array of preferential offers to accommodate travelers during the September 2nd holiday. With airfares surging by approximately 20% for this holiday period, many are opting for train travel as a cost-effective alternative. In Ho Chi Minh City, the final working day before the holiday saw a significant uptick in train passengers, with around 6,000 people traveling by train. Saigon Railway Transport reports that 13 trains departed from Saigon Station on Friday, heading to Bình Thuận, Nha Trang, Da Nang, and Hanoi. The busiest travel period was from 6 p.m. to 11 p.m., with tickets selling out days in advance. However, tickets are still available for Friday and Saturday, providing ample options for last-minute travelers. Although the National Day holiday will last 4 days this year, customs clearance activities will continue as usual at 6 border gates in Lạng province. According to the Management Board of Lạng Border Gate Economic Zone, all international border gates in the province will maintain normal operations. Authorities will work in shifts to provide optimal conditions for businesses to carry out import and export activities. These international border gates process customs clearance for 1,200 to 1,300 import and export vehicles daily. To maintain security and order, the Border Guard Force proactively manages and efficiently organizes people and vehicles for smooth cross-border circulation. In recent years, industrial production has contributed significantly to Ho Chi Minh City's economic development, accounting for about 18% of the city's GRDP. The supporting industry in particular plays an important role in restructuring the economy towards industrialization and modernization. Not only that, it helps improve labor productivity and competitiveness. Recognizing its importance, Ho Chi Minh City has identified the supporting industry as a priority area for focused development.
This factory specializes in manufacturing cast iron products, serving FDI enterprises in Vietnam and exporting to Japan and South Korea. Since 2018, its growth rate has consistently remained at 15 to 20% per year. This positive result is due to the practical support from Ho Chi Minh City authorities.
Businesses in the supporting industry like ours have received a lot of support in training and quality management. Through networking conferences, we've had opportunities to find new customers and diversify our markets.
Ho Chi Minh City has identified the development of supporting industries as one of the most crucial solutions in improving the quality of the economy and enhancing its ability to attract foreign direct investment. Therefore, in recent years, the city has regularly organized conferences to connect and promote trade, creating conditions for enterprises to link up to supply multinational corporations, receive technology transfer, and gain management experience.
The City People's Council has issued Resolution 9 to provide interest rate support for investment projects in priority areas of economic and social development within the city. Specifically, the implementation of green and digital transformations will receive 100% interest rate support. This is an opportunity for small and medium enterprises that want to improve their capacity to participate in large chains.
With the solutions of the city authorities and the determination of the business community, Ho Chi Minh City's supporting industry is expected to continue to grow and improve its contribution to the city's economy, while strengthening its motivation to continue to develop strongly.
Long Thanh International Airport is expected to begin operations in about 2 years. Right now, the party committee and government of Dong Nai province are seeking solutions to promote advantages. While the project presents numerous opportunities, it also faces significant challenges.
Long Thanh International Airport presents Dong Nai province with opportunities to shift its investment structure toward higher value industries. Thus, newly planned industrial parks must prioritize this direction while aligning with the overall development goals of the region and the country.
The central government is responsible for creating preferential policy mechanisms for development and facilitate the implementation of this national mission.
According to forecasts, when the Long Thanh Airport area is put into operation, it will require more than 13,000 workers. The challenge lies in the fact that currently, 15 colleges and vocational schools in the area lack training programs related to the aviation sector.
Along with resources for Long Thanh Airport, we are also preparing for conversion. The department has arranged 5 projects in 5 localities to attract social investment in education.
At a workshop discussing the opportunities and challenges of Long Thanh Airport's upcoming operation, provincial leaders highlighted 5 key challenges facing the locality.
We need to secure funding through loans, bond issuance, and land auctions. This will provide us with the necessary resources to attract businesses here.
The Long Thanh International Airport project is a national key project, ranked among the top 16 most anticipated airport projects in the world. Once operational, the project is expected to contribute 3 to 5% to Vietnam's GDP growth.
Phu Quoc is buzzing with activity as it welcomes 2 international flights from Taiwan, China, carrying nearly 300 passengers just in time for the National Day holiday. The flights, operated by Vietjet Air and numbered VJ3321, arrived at Phu Quoc International Airport Friday afternoon. These are the first charter flights from Taiwan, China, organized by Viet Travel. The tourists will enjoy a 5-day stay on the island, where they can take advantage of numerous promotional offers at local amusement parks, hotels, and restaurants. Additionally, several airlines offering special perks for travelers, such as free baggage for golfers and other flight incentives. Taiwan, China has become the 3rd largest international tourist market for Vietnam in 2024. The sedge mat-making profession around O Loan Lagoon in Phú Yên province has been revitalized with new products made from sedge. This has boosted people's income and further promoted the value of this famous sedge growing area. Take a look.
In this village, instead of just weaving handmade mats every day, women now use sedge to craft new products such as decorative lamps and beautiful hats, handbags, and fans. Although it requires more meticulousness than weaving mats, this job has breathed new life into the craft village.
Before, I had to work hard, stay up late, and wake up early. Now that our village has developed, I've been trained to make new products that have increased my income and improved my living conditions.
The person behind the village's new lease on life is Kwan, the director of the cooperative. The cooperative's establishment has transformed the village, introducing 12 new sedge products alongside traditional mats. This is also where the cooperative welcomes tourists who want to explore the craft village and experience the sedge growing area at dawn or dusk on the local lagoon.
Orders have increased because our products are all new and attractive to customers. We're trying to expand production to meet the demand.
We will direct the development of experiential tourism in our craft villages. This marks a new direction for local people who've spent most of their lives making masks.
Creating new products from sedge has significantly increased farmers' incomes. Previously, a woman in the village could earn a maximum of nearly $4 per day from traditional mat weaving. Now, with sedge being used to make various new products, their income has doubled. More importantly, this new direction has revitalized the craft village, effectively utilizing long-available local resources. It has also attracted tourists to experience village life and transformed local materials into more valuable products.
Coming up next in our world news. U.S. economic data to affect Fed's decision. And Eurozone inflation falls to three-year low in August. Now moving on to our world news, U.S. consumer spending increased sharply in July 2024, indicating steady growth in the world's largest economy at the start of the third quarter. This increase may reduce the likelihood of the U.S. Federal Reserve, or Fed, cutting interest rates by 0.5 percentage points next month. According to the U.S. Department of Commerce report on Friday, consumer spending, which accounts for more than two-thirds of U.S. economic activity, increased by 0.5% in July, up from 0.3% in June. The U.S. Personal Consumption Expenditures, or PCE price index, also increased by 0.2% in July after increasing by 0.1% in June. The Fed monitors the PCE price index to adjust monetary policy. In the context of the U.S. economy still performing well, most economists believe that the Fed will not cut interest rates by 0.5 percentage points next month. The Eurozone's annual inflation rate fell to 2.2% in August, down from 2.6% in July, marking its lowest point since July 2021, according to a flash estimate published by Eurostat on Friday. The main driver of inflation remains the price of services, which saw a year-on-year growth of 4.2% in August, up from 4% in July. According to Eurostat, core inflation, which excludes energy and food prices, also eased slightly to 2.8% from 2.9% in July. The new Eurostat data raises expectations that the ECB will consider cutting interest rates at its meeting on September the 12th. Libya's National Oil Corporation disclosed on Friday that the country's crude oil output has decreased by around 63% following the recent oil field closures triggered by political unrest. Previously, the corporation reported a drop in oil production from 1.28 million barrels on Monday to 591,024 barrels on Wednesday. This decline in output has resulted in losses exceeding $120 million over 3 days. The eastern government of Libya has announced it would halt all oil production and exports due to a dispute with the Tripoli-based government over control of the Libyan central bank, leading to a force majeure situation across all oil fields, terminals, and facilities in the country. Amateur wrestlers from around the world gathered in a small Lancashire town on Monday in the hopes of winning the supreme title at the World Gravy Wrestling Championships. 16 males and 8 females battled it out in pairs in a pool of the traditional British sauce, throwing each other in the air and soaking audience members stood in the gravy splash zone.
A panel of 4 judges at the Rose End Bowl pub awarded winners based on the contestants' entertainment value as opposed to their wrestling skills, with costumes also playing a big part in the competition. Traveling from Austria to compete in the lukewarm gravy arena, Marcus Dormeyer told that he chose the character of the Butcher for his wrestling persona because of his occupation and family ties to blood sausages.
The Austrian butcher, meat from Austria, because I'm a butcher. We produce a lot of blood sausage, and my father met Andrew Holt, one of the organizers, 30 years ago at the Blood Sausage Championships. Andrew gave me the recipe for the vegan blood sausage, so now I'm here to express my thanks and show him how I buy vegan sausages and win the gravy championships.
Other contestants donned unusual costumes, including a man dressed as a baby in a diaper and another wrestler wearing a hot dog suit.
It's probably, well, it was 2007. East Lancashire had a food festival and we were looking for an event to capture the public, really, capture the public's imagination, capture the press's imagination, and that's what we came up with.
The annual event sees money raised for charities through wrestler participation fees, as well as entry fees for audience members.
He's fighting for Rosendale Hospice, a charity very close to him because they looked after his grandma.
Up next is the weather forecast. And that is all that we have for this hour on VTV News. To rewatch our program, you can visit our website, our YouTube channel, or download a mobile app VTVgo for more. Thank you for watching, and goodbye for now.